has to be Martha Stewart. And all of Martha's trees are almost over the top and how luxurious they are, how beautifully adorned they are. I can't spend a lot of time on this because I only have two sizes. I have the 5-foot tree and I have a 6.5-foot tree. The 5-foot tree is going to give you 250 incandescent lights, traditional Christmas lights. The 6.5-footer is going to give you 450 of those lights. The prices are as follows: $218.20 for the 5-footer and $390.50 for the 6.5. How many of you out there last year, or maybe even a few years ago, said that you were going to downsize your Christmas decorating? That it was so much work to put up that big 8-foot tree. My father was one who did that. He's in his late 90s, and he said, Dan, it's so much work. I said, well, Dad, you can get a smaller tree and put it on a table, and it's gonna fill the corner of the room. This tree, as elegant as it is, and more people have been looking for flocked Christmas trees, this one gives it all you need. Now, these branches are also thick and substantial. If you remember flocked Christmas trees from the 60s and 70s, everything you remember about the bad things of flocking, they're gone. It doesn't coat the floor. You don't wind up with white all over the tree skirt. It is a completely different process. Now, all of those lights that I spoke of, 250 on the shorter, 450 on the 6.5-footer, they're all strung by hand, individually, and they are strung by professionals who bring the lights out on the tips. So you can see how each light is exposed. They light the tree, they put a cap over every one of these bulbs, then they flock it, and then they remove the caps. And the reason for doing so is so that you don't wind up with a lot of flocking on the light bulb, so that you still get to see the beauty of the illumination. Here's another factor. If Martha is going to put her name on something, it's going to be of the finest quality. If you buy a Christmas tree that has a 1-year warranty in it, that's the way the manufacturer is telling you, we hope it will last the month between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Because once you end the Christmas season and put it in the box, your 1-year warranty will be up by the time you open that box for the 2nd year. Martha's trees have a 5-year warranty on them. If one of these bulbs goes out, the rest stay lit. How many times have you been frustrated when we used to have to put lights on a tree ourselves, where you would light up the tree, you'd step back, and the middle of the tree would go dark. Always the belly. It's always right in the middle, okay? So you don't have to worry about that. The quality of lights today are better than ever before. Also, I'd like you to see this. It is a new technology in lighting. They don't get hot. They don't warm up the way the old light bulbs did, but they give you that warm, welcoming, yellowish tint that only an incandescent type of light would normally project. It's a beautiful tree. And out of all the great stuff that we have, and I've got some really great stuff in this 3-hour show, wait till you see the 8-foot inflatable candy cane arch. That's one of my favorite items in the show, Ryan. Ryan's helping me out today. He's the one who moves all these products around. There's a whole bunch of people you see that you never see on air. The 6.5-foot, by the way, there are 26 of these to go around. That's it. I've got a few more in the 5-footer, but consider it not only as a way of downsizing your Christmas extravaganza, also think of it as potentially another Christmas tree, maybe for a bedroom or for a den. They are beautifully, beautifully done. Now, there is no choice here on whether you go multicolor or clear. We are down simply to the clear at this point. But those are Christmas in July sale prices, and they will be going away. The Christmas tree is still, and should be, the center point of all decorating for traditional Christmas holiday. Okay? It's what we gather by. It's the first thing you notice. So you want it to be special. and this certainly is. What Martha has done, she's gone to one of the leading tree manufacturers in the world, and many of these tips are actually molded from a real Christmas tree so that you've got something that looks more realistic, looks more festive. It looks like this one has just been cut down and dragged in from the snow. You can almost smell the pine. We've got more for you. Okay, I know that Martha had some ornaments that I won't have time to show you up close, but they are available for you. They'd be perfect on that Christmas tree, I do believe. So enjoy that, have some fun with them. These are unique. We've seen a lot of